This is Optimal Living Daily Relationships, Episode 17, 6 Hours a Week to a Better Relationship by Kyle Benson with Gottman.com. And I'm Joss Marie, your host and personal narrator. Hello. Welcome to Optimal Living Daily Relationships, where I read to you from some of the best relationship blogs out there, covering dating, marriage, parenting, and more. Today I have a post from Kyle Benson with Gottman.com. You can check out their website and subscribe right to their new email newsletter called The Marriage Minute. It comes directly from the Gottman Institute, and it's all about improving your marriage in 60 seconds or less. It's a resource of tools, articles, videos, exercises, and more, all founded on Doctors John and Julie Gottman's 4 decades of research and clinical experience, delivered straight to your inbox. And it's free. You can check it out at oldpodcast.com/marriage. If you know anyone else who may benefit from this post or any of our other relationship posts, please go ahead and share the show with them. Many people still don't know what a podcast is or how to listen, so you can just send them a link right to oldpodcast.com/listen. And with that, let's hear today's post as we continue optimizing your life. 6 Hours a Week to a Better Relationship by Kyle Benson with Gottman.com. All of your relationship problems cannot be solved by reading a book, attending a weekend workshop, or enrolling in couples therapy. With that said, learning what distinguishes happy couples from unhappy ones can change the course of how you and your partner love each other. The seemingly insignificant shifts in the trajectory of your relationship can have a significant effect over time. The catch is that you have to continue to build on the positive changes you've made so you don't fall back into old negative patterns. When we followed up with couples who attended the Art and Science of Love weekend workshop in Seattle, we asked ourselves, is there a noticeable difference between couples whose marriages continued to improve over time compared to those whose marriages did not? You'd think the successful couples would have made a dramatic overhaul in their marriage. This is not what we discovered. To our surprise, they were only devoting an extra 6 hours per week to their relationship. How these couples split up these 6 hours depended on their focus and areas of improvement. But we did notice some clear patterns. Here's what the winning formula looks like. Partings. Happy couples make an effort to learn one thing that is happening in their partner's life that day before saying goodbye in the morning. This could be lunch plans with a best friend, or a doctor's appointment, or a scheduled call with their parents. The goal is to ask questions and learn about the exciting and not so exciting things about your partner's day. Time allocation. 10 minutes per week. That's 2 minutes a day times 5 working days. Reunions. When you see your partner again at the end of the day, share a hug and kiss that lasts at least 6 seconds. Dr. Gottman calls this a kiss with potential. The 6-second kiss is a ritual of connection that is worth coming home to. After the 6-second kiss, have a stress-reducing conversation for at least 20 minutes. This provides you with a space for empathy and non-sexual intimacy, as well as encourages you to understand the stresses and problems outside of your relationship that you're both facing. Time allocation. 1 hour and 40 minutes per week. That's 20 minutes a day times 5 working days. Appreciation and admiration. It's important to find ways to genuinely communicate affection and appreciation toward your partner. I encourage couples that I work with to use an admiration journal, which enables them to record something small they notice and connect it to a trait they admire in their partner. Not only does this make your partner feel valued, but it also primes your mind to see the positive traits of your partner instead of focusing on the negative. Here is an example. Thanks for helping out with the dishes last night and letting me go finish my project for work. You're such a thoughtful and kind woman. Time allocation. 35 minutes per week. That's 5 minutes a day times 7 days. Affection. Expressing physical connection when you're together is vital to feeling connected to each other. Make sure to embrace each other before falling asleep. This can be as simple as cuddling for a few minutes or a good night kiss. Think of these moments of affection as a way to let go of the minor stressors that have built up over the day. Imagine lacing your goodnight kiss with forgiveness and tenderness for your partner. Time allocation: 35 minutes a week. That's 5 minutes a day times 7 days. Date night. This important we time is a relaxing and romantic way to stay connected to each other. During your date, ask open-ended questions and focus on turning towards each other. Think of questions to ask your partner, such as, "Are you still thinking about redesigning the bathroom?" Or, "I'd love to take a vacation with you. Do you have any places in mind?" Or, "How has your boss treated you this week?" Time allocation: 2 hours, once a week. State of the Union meeting. Dr. Gottman's research revealed that spending just 1 hour per week discussing areas of concern within the relationship has shown to transform the way partners manage conflict. In my practice, I notice this dedicated space to discuss conflict gives couples the freedom to express their fears and concerns in a way that makes them feel heard and loved instead of feeling neglected. I'd recommend this become a weekly ritual in your relationship that happens at the same time each week. It's sacred time because it's transformative, even though it may not feel fun in the moment. Here's how to do it. Start by talking about what has gone well in your relationship since the last meeting. Next, give each other 5 appreciations you haven't yet expressed. Try to be specific and include examples. Now, discuss any issues that may have arisen in the relationship. To make the conversation effective, take turns being the speaker and the listener. As the speaker, use gentle startups that avoid triggering your partner. As the listener, try to truly understand what your partner is saying without judgment. If you get defensive or flooded, take a 20-minute break and return to the conversation. After both partners feel understood and heard by each other, move to problem solving with the 2-circle method described on page 185 in the 7 Principles for Making Marriage Work. If a regrettable incident happened during the week, process it using the exercise on page 188 in the 7 Principles for Making Marriage Work. At the end of the conversation, each partner needs to ask and answer, "What can I do to make you feel loved this coming week?" Time allocated: 1 hour a week. Grand total: 6 hours. As you can see, 6 hours a week is quite minimal. In fact, it's only 5% of your waking life if you sleep 8 hours each day. As insignificant as these 6 hours may feel, they will help enormously in keeping your relationship on track. You just listened to the post titled, 6 Hours a Week to a Better Relationship by Kyle Benson with Gottman.com. Again, check out their website and subscribe to their new email newsletter if you're interested. It's all about improving your marriage in just 60 seconds or less. Plus, it's totally free. Also, if you know anyone else who could benefit from this post or any other posts we cover regarding dating, marriage, family life, you name it, just send them a link right to oldpodcast.com/listen. And that's a wrap for today. A huge thank you for subscribing to the show, and I'll see you tomorrow, where your optimal life awaits.
Hello, Life Optimizer. This is Justin Malik, creator and producer of this podcast, but also Optimal Living Daily, the show where I read to you from even more blogs covering finance, productivity, minimalism, personal development, and more from incredible bloggers like Derek Sivers, Zen Habits, Mark and Angel, The Minimalists, and all the ones you hear on this show too. So if you enjoyed today's episode and like taking amazing blogs on the go, come on over to Optimal Living Daily and subscribe to that one too. And together, we'll start optimizing your life.
You've been listening to Optimal Living Daily. Be sure to hit the subscribe button to stay up to date on each new episode, and head to oldpodcast.com. That's OLDpodcast.com for a free gift, as well as more actionable tips and resources to help you maximize your potential. Thanks for joining us, and remember, your optimal life awaits.